Big Z Reviews. Shining Girls is a new TV series that finished its first season a little bit ago on Apple TV Plus, and it is an amazing show that I say is worth getting a month of Apple TV Plus just to watch this for, because I really loved it.
City workers found a body from a young woman called Julia.
6 years ago, I was cut up like her.
Someone did to Julia. They tried it to you.
After what he did, things aren't how they should be. It starts with little things, and then big things. And nobody remembers anything different.
So this was created for television by Silka Louisa. I think it's based on a book, but it mainly stars Elisabeth Moss as Katie, and she is a woman that's like kind of out of time, or out of she is like having a lot of anxiety, but she has a lot of past trauma where she was almost murdered by a serial killer. But then now, like, she goes through her time and she has to, like, keep a journal of everything that's going on in her life, because, like, she can wake up the next day and everything could be different. And, like, she could have a different life, and then, like, this person that was living in it is her, but, like, she had different memories, and she had no like, clue of what this world is like. She's, like, hopping almost, like, between universes, or, like, it's so less stuff you don't know what is going on. Is she crazy? Or is there's some weird thing going on that's, like, changing the world around her? And it's, like, it's so interesting. Because, like, there's this whole, like, you have to solve this crime. You know, Jamie Bell is this serial killer that's, like, hunting these people, but, like, and killing them. But, like, there's stuff going on that's not right. That's, like, mysterious. And, like, it's really, like, really, like, sci-fi sort of mystery thriller aspect of the show that I absolutely loved. And Elisabeth Moss is, again, just great as this character that's just on the brink of almost insanity. But, like, also she's trying to solve these murders. Like, there's another one that happens, and she's working, like, in the mailroom of this newspaper, and she tries to, you know, get with the investigator and try to help him solve these crimes, and, like, and link all of these women that were killed through the decades the same way, and to try to link them and try to go after, you know, figure out, like, who the serial killer is, why he's doing it, how he's doing it. But, like, when, you know, Jamie Bell, he'll try to stop them. He won't be happy about it. And there's, like, so many interesting things. Like, every episode is a nail biter, and, like, you never know what's going to happen. And I love that, you know, when they introduce the supernatural aspects of the show, like, I don't want to spoil anything, but, like, the supernatural aspects are very interesting. But at the same time, it becomes a little time travel-y, like universe jumping, like time, like, but how they don't try to explain it too much. I figure, like, whenever with time travel, like, I like that stuff, but whenever they try to explain it too much and the explanations don't make sense, I hate it. And this one, they don't try to explain it. It's kind of like magic. But, like, the way they like the universe, how like how it changes, like, I kind of like that it would work for, like, almost like it's like moving itself into a different universe because of something that was changed. And, like, there's some very interesting stuff here. And I love too that so many times, so many other shows, like Lost and different shows that try to be really, really weird and really, like, supernatural and really interesting, like, so many times they go on and on and on for multiple seasons, and they end up being so stupid. But this is one of the few TV series that is, like, just a straight up limited series. Like, this series has a beginning, middle, and end. It's almost like a long movie, because, like, the conclusion, I'm not going to spoil anything, but they finish it up. Like, there's still, like, if you wanted to do a sequel, you could do a sequel, but like everything is kind of wrapped up. You don't need a sequel. You don't have to know anything else. There's still different things that you could do and like more stuff in this world. But this is like a totally self-contained story, and I just love that. And I love Elisabeth Moss. I love all the different characters in the show, and it's a really great suspenseful mystery, like thriller, sci-fi. Like it's so much going on here that I loved every moment of it. Like I love that you didn't know what was gonna happen next, and I feel too like I started out like I binged like the first like 3 or 4 episodes, then I had to wait weekly for the rest of them. And I think that like this is definitely a very bingeable show if you watch it now. So like I would highly recommend it. Probably give like a 9.25 out of 10. It's Shining Girls is a very interesting show, and it's never like it's worth checking out Apple TV Plus just for this show. Like, I really loved it. But thanks for watching. If you want to see more of me, you can subscribe down below. Thanks.